Hello my dear students, how are you? In last class, we were discussing about the agricultural practices and we studied the first step in that agricultural practices. So what is the first step? That is preparation of soil. So we study how to prepare soil and which are the tools used for tilling the soil and all. And what is the next step? Next step is sowing. So second step is sowing. So today we can study how we can sow the seed. So sowing is the most important step in the crop production. Okay, so before sowing, we want to check whether the seeds are of good quality. We want to test the quality of the seeds. We need seeds which are clean, healthy, and also we need good varieties of seeds. And the farmers usually prefer high yielding varieties. So they will collect the high yielding varieties of seeds and they will test the quality of the seeds. So for testing the quality of seeds, there is one activity in your textbook. That is, take the seeds, put it in water. So when we put the seeds in water, we can see most of the seeds will sink into the bottom and some seeds will float on the top. So why some are floating on the top? Because they are damaged seeds or attacked by insects and all. So they are hollow inside. So they are lighter. Since they are lighter, they will float on the top. So they are they are not healthy. So if we can't sow that seeds. So like this, we can test the quality of the seeds. So the good quality seeds will sink to the bottom and unhealthy seeds or hollow seeds will float on the top. So we can remove the seeds that float on the top and we can collect the seeds that sink to the bottom. So they are the seeds which have good quality. So after testing the quality of the seeds, we can begin to sow the seeds. And for sowing the seeds also, different tools are used for sowing the seeds also. Okay. And the traditional tool. So the traditional one is the traditional tool that is used. And the traditional tool that is used for sowing the seeds have a funnel shaped structure like this. Okay, it have a funnel shaped structure and the funnel shaped structure is attached with a pipe. There will be one pipe, sometimes there will be more than one pipe also. Okay, and here this plow is attached to the neck, beam of the plow is attached to the neck of the two bulls. So one bull here, second bull here, and the plow is attached and this part, plowshare, when the bulls move, this will till the soil. And when after this, when this funnel shaped pipe will reach here and through that pipe, farmers will put the seeds in this funnel shaped structure and that will come down through the pipe and that will fall in the soil. So this will till the soil. Plowshare, this tip will till the soil, pierce the soil and in that soil the seeds will fall down. Okay, so the bullocks will be moving forward and along with that through this pipe seeds will fall down in the tilled soil. Okay, so seeds are sown in the soil. The next tool is seed drill. Seed drill. And this nowadays we are using a seed drill. And the seed drill is attached to a tractor. So it is driven by a tractor. Okay, and this contains a frame like this and so many teeth-like structures are there. And these teeth-like structures, when the tractor moves, these teeth-like structures will pierce the soil and till the soil. So it will first it is present in the first part, it will pierce the soil and move. And in the middle, there are some pipes are attached. So this will pierce and go Then after that some pipes are attached. Through these pipes seeds will come and fall down into the tilled soil. Okay. So what about the distance between the pipes? Uniform distance. They are arranged at proper distance. So the seeds will fall at uniform distance. And the depth also, all teats have same length. So the depth also will be correct. So they will be sowed at uniform proper distance and proper depth. Then after this a bar is there. And when first the teats will pierce the soil, then the seeds will fall in the soil. Then this bar will come along with them and the bar will push the soil forward and that soil will cover the seeds. Okay, so the seeds are covered also. Otherwise what happens? They are in the open. Sometimes birds and all may come and eat them also. So they are protected from all these things. They are covered also. Okay, so here we can save more time and save labor also. So this is more advantageous. And here they will be planted or sowed at proper distance and proper depth also. And so it will be covered with soil also. Okay, so nowadays we are using a seed drill which is driven by a tractor. Okay. Then we can see in some nurseries and all, small plants are planted in plastic covers or sacks and all. So why are they kept like this? Why? They are to protect them from the external environmental conditions and to give them more care during their younger stages. After that, we will transplant them to the field or outside. After their growth, after giving proper care in the younger stages, we can transplant them into the open field also. What about paddy? We know that seeds of paddy are planted in the nursery and afterwards the plantlets are planted in the fields manually. So why they are doing like that? We know paddy, they need lot of water. They are kharif crops. They are grown during rainy season. And these seeds are sown just before monsoon season in a nursery in a small area. So we can irrigate that small area. We can water the seeds. So after sowing, we are transplanting it during the monsoon season into the field. So since it is easy to irrigate a small area, seeds can be sown much before monsoon and hence the main monsoon can be used for watering the transplanted crop in fields. Okay, so monsoon they will get all the water from the rain during the monsoon season. So we will sow it just before that and we will plant it during the monsoon season manually at equal distances. Okay. And another point is that some of the plants won't be healthy. So we can select the healthier plants and plant them in our field also. And when we are planting or sowing the seeds, it should not be overcrowded. We should sow or plant the seeds at equal distance. Otherwise, if they are overcrowded, what happens? All the plants will need water, sunlight, nutrients, everything. So there will be a competition for water, sunlight and nutrients and the plants won't be healthy or they won't grow well. So for healthier plants, we want to prevent the overcrowding of plants. So when we are planting, we should plant at equal distances. Okay, so that they will get enough water, enough nutrients, enough sunlight and they will grow very well. And if the plants are overcrowded, we should remove some plants in between to prevent that overcrowding also. Okay, and this step is over. Next step is adding of manure and fertilizers. That we can study in next video, part 3.